Welcome. You listen to Showtime with Coop podcast, insightful BS by my Laker teammates and NBA legends. And we got one of the best in the house today. He is the true innovator of what they call being posterized. That's being dunked and it goes onto a big poster. We got the one and only, I'm going to call him because he's a friend of mine and a competitor, Dr. J, but I'm going to call him by his Julius Erving. Doc, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, Michael. Everybody calls you Coop. Everybody calls you Coop, and that's that's the common name in which they know you by. And the whole Cooper Loop thing or whatever. You establish yourself too. You're a very special guy, and I always enjoy competing against you.
Last thing for Doc, the dunk on Michael Cooper. What was your thoughts when that play started happening, and was that probably your best dunk that you've ever done?
No, the best one was on Alvin Hayes. You got second place on this one, Coop.
That's good. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, you got second place, man.
What was your thoughts when you were going to do that?
Cheeks tips the ball. I go and retrieve it, coming down the left sideline, and seeing you out the corner of my eye, knowing what a good defensive player, a great defensive player you are, and probably something you wanted to block. So I don't know. I kind of went into the float zone, rocked the baby a little bit and held it back. And really, when you jumped, I think it was a matter of waiting you out a little bit. And we were like soaring in the air together. And it was really a nice feeling, a nice moment, although it happened so fast. And then, you were getting so close to the rim, you ducked. And, next thing I know, kaboom. And, the move was just run back down the court and forever be entwined in one of the better basketball players in NBA history.
Doc, I'm going to tell you this before I let you go. By the thought process, and when you were going down there, I said, you know what? I got an opportunity to block the greatest dunker that's ever played in this game. And I said, you know what? If I can get to the rim before him and get turned, I'm going to block the shot. And the next thing I knew, by the time I got to the rim, you were on my back. And I said, you know what? Let me just get out the way. What?
You had shot by, man. Once you shot by, then I just had an easy one.
Against Malone. Pass is deflected. Going to be stolen, I think, by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Ray rocked the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
To come from the sideline where you rocking the ball one side to the next and you got a defender in front of you. And the defender knew when he got in the air that he had no chance. That's one of the greatest dunks of all time.
I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, but I was going to make sure the ball got in the hole. So I think I picked my dribble up pretty far out and, just decided to take my step and a half and go airborne.
He's on the break, so he can't think about what he's going to do. Instincts just take over. It's just, you have to have that in your game, in your DNA, to come off with a dunk like that. Cooper said I was trying to get out the way.
He and I haven't had a real good chance to discuss it, but I know I caught a few elbows and a couple of knees afterwards, just out of spite. But it was one of those shots for all time.
Dr. J broke down the sideline. I was like, okay, this is my chance to make a great play against a great player. But that didn't happen, so I just said, let me duck my head and get out of the way.
Cooper just dunked.
The greatest dunk of all time. Then you know what? If you're going to get dunked on by anyone, why not let it be the best?